Hello, this is CookieRx and welcome back to another Texas Motor Speedway race for some more open wheel racing action at Texas Motor Speedway as we're here for the 4th NRLA Walmart IndyCar Series race for the DoorDash 125K. Yes, a little update, I am pretty fine. I just been felt motivated after finishing class. It's not much that we can do, but we made a little effort on it at least. I don't know, we just gotten a bit better, I think, but nonetheless, I am pretty okay with myself. I feel like I could do more, but I feel like I need to focus on online class much more. But I don't know, but it still doesn't stop my hobbies. I can still do my hobbies. I just need to relax for a bit and then get myself back to work more. But yeah. Anyways, right, last week from the Lime Rock Park Grand Prix, David Byers just captured his first workhorse career win in the 63 IndyCar, and that got him on top of the point standings. So that is pretty amazing for David Byers to accomplish two things, which isn't the first time that we have seen how their drivers have accomplished their goals before. Unless if I remember which driver that had did the same thing to what David Byers did from the Lime Rock Park race. But yeah, that's the little highlights I can give you from Lime Rock. So we will go ahead and start the second Texas race of this week. So here's your command for the 4th race of the Walmart IndyCar Series. Row 1, we got Christian Vargas on the pole in the 88 IndyCar. Then alongside with Vargas is Kip Silverpoint starting second. Then row 2, we got Will Parrish and Samuel Oskin. Row 3, we got Reggie Falkman and Sofia Fragonetto. Row 4, we got Carl Bell and Lance Smith Jr. Row 5, we got Daniel Bouchard and Nick Kennedy. Row 6, we got Freddie Waters and Louis Nakawa. Then at row 6, right? No, that's row 6. Next is row 7. Right, row 7, we got Zachary DeLetto and Dylan Abrahaman. The row 8, we got Joey Carchfara and Mike Manford. Row 9, we got the previous winner, David Byers, and your current points leader, and John Andrews. Row 10, we got Ty Nicholas and Andrew Williams. Row 11, we got Phil Moscow and Addison Joel. Row 12, we got Keith Kent and Owen Crafton. The row 13, we got Trey Smith and Beefrey Creed. Row 14, we got Joshua Robinson and Logan Williams. Then finally at row 15, we got Peter Onchak in the 60 last at row 15. So that is your current starting. That's it for your current starting grid for tonight's DoorDash 125K. Now we're gonna give your command to fire the engines, get to the race report. Until the pace car gets itself back to the pit lane, we'll start things off from a bang for the second open wheel Texas race for the Walmart IndyCar Series.
Drivers, start your engines.
Engines have been fired with our IndyCar drivers making their first starts at Texas. And the pace car is going to roll off to turn 3 and turn 4. Now we're going to get to your race report. 67 laps, 78 miles, no pit windows for this race. Previous winner is David Byers that just won the Mohegan Sun Casino Grand Prix. This is our first IndyCar Racing 2018 mod race at Texas Motor Speedway. So that is all for your race report, as we're about to get things started soon as the pace car gets itself back to the pit lane for the second time at Texas, as we are going green for the DoorDash 1 to 25K at Texas Motor Speedway. We thought that Christian Vargas could block Will Parrish, but Will Parrish is coming through to the inside lane and will take over the lead by the second lap of 67 laps of this race. So Christian Vargas will just be at the outside lane. You already got a free wide at Texas. We haven't got any free wides at Texas from the Indy Lights race. Wow. Carabello is going to come through second. And Daniel Bouchard to second. We're after going side by side with Reggie Falkman. And then goes to the outside lane, which that will give... Oh no, he saved his position. Okay, good. He stays at third. Will Parrish is starting off to go in front of everyone. Will hold on to the lead for a couple laps until that Carabel would catch up to the leader, and then might possibly be the next leader for the next couple minutes, since we have already started this race. Whoa! Freddie Waters with a surprising move on Sema Oskin. Right now he's running 4th in 18, which that'll drop Sema Oskin to 5th. Reggie Falkman's currently at 6th, trying to make this race a whole lot better than the 3 races that he have done. He just needs to make sure that he's not going to get involved, or at least make contact with a few drivers, and then make good significant passes to get a good position out here at Texas. Right now he's going to get behind of Sema Oskin that close. Might be looking forward for a top 5 position. Daniel Bouchard seems to be ready to pass Carabel to second. But he also has Freddie Waters that's also going to come right up behind him, so he may need to still pass Carabel soon. So I guess we're just going to watch 3 of our drivers. Seems like these 3 are slightly catching up to the leader, as they are not behind. And there goes Freddie Waters, coming through to the inside for a top 3 position. And Daniel Bouchard had just lost his position. Now he's gonna lost another one since... Did you say first? That was... This seems that we're gonna have a free wide by that quick. And that makes Daniel Bouchard lose more positions than one. Freddie Waters might look forward to pass Carabel. And she is trying to save her position, but doesn't seem that she could hold on to her lead for that long. So Freddie Waters is just gonna go ahead and get a new position to pass Carbell as he lands himself to second. But Carbell is going to try to get her position back just by that inside lane that easily. And the only thing could Freddie Waters do is try to save that position just by that outside lane. So let's see how this will go. Well, it seems that Freddie Waters is going to save his position. So, the pass for Carbell for a second, for getting her position back, doesn't work out, so maybe the second one will work out soon. She just needs to wait for the right timing to pass Freddie Waters for second. She is gonna try to do it again already. They are still side by side by 2 turns on the backstretch again. And it seems that Carbell have got her position back. Unless that they still can go side by side. As Freddie Waters really doesn't want to lose this position to the driver who already got second from before, but yeah, Carbell's got it. She can handle it for a second to that same position. And Freddie Waters will still drop down to third, but he doesn't want to get passed by Daniel Bouchard. Otherwise, he would have lost 2 positions there. But I think Daniel Bouchard already have passed him for third. So, I guess the top 3 position goes to Daniel Bouchard this time. And Freddie Waters still have got himself stuck to the outside lane, while going side by side with Sam Oskin, which he may move to 4th around that time. And Lance Smith Jr. will also pass him for a top 5 position, as Freddie Waters have lost 4 positions. So yeah, nothing really bad for Freddie Waters, but so far he has been doing a decent job for us for a couple minutes. Jesus, I can't speak. I mean, I can speak through this whole thing, which I'm doing good so far, but I can't really speak for this 100%, in which I'm not gonna really yeah, I'm just not gonna talk about my voice, but anyways, Reggie Falkman is now side by side with Joey Carchfera for a couple seconds, and then Joey will take over 9th around that time. And Richie may lose his top 10 position, and then that will belong to Nick Kennedy in 27. And then he'll get passed by the Pulsar next, or not. Since yeah, finally came down to the inside lane. then block Christian Vargas. Good move. Now we got 3 drivers that are trying to catch up to the leader. Carbell and Daniel Bouchard. Okay, our top 3 drivers that are still running so far. Well, lap 22 out 67. They're currently side by side. Daniel Bouchard just wanted to move to second, but then Carbell didn't want to lose her position again, so I don't think they can catch up to Will Parrish like this. Richie Falkenman back to the top 5 after passing Lance Swift Jr. Which, like I said, he has not been doing that bad, as he has been a decent driver at Texas. Oops, I don't want to watch the pace car. Well, Carbell is driving further away from Daniel Bouchard, and she is catching up to the leader a little. So she will continue to do so, and hopefully she will be our new leader right before we get to our last 10 laps. Otherwise, this would just be Will Parrish winning. Will Parrish winning this race for his third career win. It seems that 6 drivers have gone pretty further away from the rest. I didn't realize that Christian Vargas has gone to the top 10. Alright, Freddie Waters is still right behind of Sim Oskin's car, and oh! He really wants to move to the inside lane to pass him, but doesn't have that much speed enough to pass him yet. Even though he is still trying to slightly go side by side with him. But that's up. But for the second attempt for a couple minutes, it will maybe work this time. That time, I mean. Excuse me. And Richie Falkenman has gone to the outside lane. Again. That will give Christian Vargas to knife. And others still going side by side. Which he is trying to save his position, never mind. And there goes the previous winner, David Byers, to 11th. And Sophia Freknil to 12th. Actually, 11th, I think, right? 11th? Yeah, 11th. David Byers will be taking over a top 10 position. Carbell is still trying to get a good draft to the leader, and so far she has been doing a good job so far. And we'll just have to wait until we would see how Carbell could pass the leader just by the inside. He's still not ready yet. Oh, Sophia Fragnino just passed the previous winner. And that will give her 10th this time. Now she is going to be behind Christian Vargas' car. There goes Nick Kennedy. Nick wanted to pass Zachary DeLo, since Nick has been behind Zachary for brief minutes. And oh, Zachary still have saved his position. And I don't know if that's the second time, but I didn't see it at first. So that may have been the second time that he saved his position for 7th. And now Christian Vargas and Sophia Fragnino, probably the rest, are now catching up to 2 of these drivers. So Nick Kennedy still is gonna need to pass Zachary for 7th, and oh, caution is out for the first time. And that's Kip Silverpoint, who qualified for 2nd. Kip had a problem with the 66 IndyCar, and now it stopped. Wow. Alright, well, a caution is out for that reason. Since we have since Kip Silverpoint had a technical issue unexpectedly, so that brings out the caution. And I don't know. Smoke wasn't coming out from that car for that whole time, so, and I'm glad no one got involved for that. So I don't think we need any replays for that. So since I'm gonna talk about what happened to Kip Silverpoint that short, so yeah. Anyways, pit stops are open while the caution was out. Yes, we're finally gonna have pit stops under caution, since I still haven't used the 2 times of a pit strategy. But I'll probably do that for the next race, since I should have done it before. And Will Parrish will be the first driver to be out of the pit lane, so he will continue to lead for a few more laps. Then second will be Cara Bell at her same position. Same thing goes to Danny Bouchard at third. And Freddie Waters also at fourth. Sam Oskin to fifth. Lance Smith Jr. to sixth. Christian Vargas to seventh. Nick Caddy at eighth. Keith Kent at ninth. And Zachary Doolittle at 10th. So I think most of all from 7th to 10th we got new drivers that changed their positions. But yeah, Will Parrish is gonna continue. Will Parrish is gonna continue to lead a few more laps, and will hopefully not get passed by Cara Bell. But yeah, like I said, nope, there's not gonna be replays for Kip Silver Point since he just had a technical issue, and obviously couldn't make it to the pit lane. So overall, we're just gonna use our commercials right before we get back to the actual race. So here's a commercial break of tonight's DoorDash 125K race. Welcome back to the DoorDash 125K race. Will Parrish is still going to be our new leader, along with the same top 5 drivers. Cara Bell second, Bouchard third, Waters fourth, and then Oskin to fifth. And the pace car is already getting stuff back to the pit lane for the second time. Okay, so we're going to go back green with our usual leader, Will Parrish in the free. Let's see if Cara Bell could still have a slight chance to actually pass the leader. Oh, Will Parrish, Freddie Waters still seems that he needs to do better at Texas, so currently at third, about to look forward to pass Cara Bell, as it looks like she won't continue to look forward to try to pass the leader anymore. There's Daniel Bouchard already going to the inside lane, but that won't work out for him. So he's going to stay to third. Sam Oskin will move to fourth since he has passed Cara Bell. Lance Smith Jr. will probably move to fifth already as well. Yep, he is now on fifth. So Freddie Waters who has been doing a decent job at Texas. Maybe he will maybe our next driver that is really looking forward to pass Will Parrish before we get to our last 10 laps. But could he do it without Danny Bouchard trying to pass him for a second? Well, we'll just have to find out. And I think the rest of 4 of these drivers are going farther away than from the rest of the drivers by the start. Nick Kennedy now to 5th, since they have already just passed Lance Smith Jr. by that time. So the top 5 position goes to Nick Kennedy this time. Sam Austin now goes to the inside. Didn't make that pass work, but Daniel Bouchard is going to try to make it work around by 50 out of 67 laps. Tried to pass Freddie Waters for a second, but Freddie is going to try to save his position. Hopefully it wouldn't fail for him. Oh, he's slightly making it work. Okay, he will save himself to second. Oh, he got another caution out. Oh, we apparently got crashed tonight. Okay, we actually got a crash. Wow. I didn't thought we were gonna have a second caution tonight from an actual crash from turn 3, I think. But you apparently got one driver that has a medical problem, and for the second caution, we've actually got a crash at turn 3. So yeah, that happened. But apparently we missed what happened from that crash still, so we're gonna actually go ahead and look and get into our replay before we continue for this whole thing. So oh no, it was at turn 2. I thought it was at turn 3. Yes, I think that crash happened at turn... Oh, mostly at turn 1 and turn 2, I think. I don't know, but we're just gonna get to replay ready and see what happened from our first crash of tonight's second caution of this race. So let's get to replay, shall we? So here's what happened from our actual first crash of tonight's race. As we're currently gonna watch Phil Moscow, and mostly watch Jan Andrews, since he came right up close to Sofia Fragonito, I think, if that's the actual 19 car. Yeah, Sofia Fragonito. And then he was just spawning out, and then Phil Moscow gonna fall for that. And he was wall riding in the middle of that when John Andrews was currently spawning out of turn 1. And then at the end of turn 2, Phil Moscow continues to drive and gets off at that wall, and John Andrews' car have stopped spawning out. So it was technically a small crash that just happened. So nothing big, nothing ordinary, just a small caution from these two gentlemen. And Sophia was of course involved for that, but she got away from that, so that's at least good for her. So yeah, that is also a short replay, but Kip's story is still shorter than this, so yeah, anyways, I don't think we're gonna do commercials for the second caution, so I guess we're just gonna go ahead and get to the actual full race and see what happens next. If either Will Parrish couldn't still win it, or that Freddie Waters can actually manage to pass the leader. So I don't know. We'll just find out right until we get through this whole thing. So let's get back to the race, shall we? Welcome back to DoorDash 1225K. We just got through that replay without commercials. And Will Parrish will still be our current leader. Freddie Waters will be at second. Danny Bouchard at third. Nick Kennedy at fourth. And then Sema Oskin at fifth. Still, I don't know, but the pace car has gotten itself back to the pit lane for the third time. As we're already going back green with our usual leader, Will Parrish, excuse me. Nick Kennedy is already going for third. Until he passed Danny Bouchard. Sema Oskin is already going for it as well. For fourth. So Daniel Bouchard have already just lost 2 positions. Oh boy. Oh boy! Oh! They just committed a 3 wide pass and Freddie Waters actually have gone through to the lead. I don't know how we will survive this though. Oh, he can still manage to go to the inside and then block Nick Kennedy. So Freddie Waters will be our new leader in the 18 IndyCar, ladies and gentlemen. We finally got a new leader. Oh, Sema Oskin. 2 teammates collide for second. Nick Kennedy and Sema Oskin. That only lasts for a few seconds. So I guess Sema Oskin will take over second by that time. Daniel Bouchard already wanted to take 1 position back away from Nick Kennedy for a top 3 position in the 2. And he got his teammate Will Parrish that led for a bunch of laps and was the leader for a long time. He will just stay to 5th or 6th since he will get passed by Richie Falkelman. And Sema Oskin is currently catching up to Freddie Waters. Wait, we actually got 8 laps to go, I think. No, 9 laps to go. This is 8 laps to go now, sorry. But yeah, we're going by 8 laps to go. And I think this is going to be a battle between Freddie Waters and Sema Oskin. I don't know what Sema Oskin can do. Or they're just mostly going to the inside lane and then pass him. But we'll just have to wait and see if he could manage to do so. And then hopefully will be our new leader by that time. Daniel Bouchard. Let's catch up to these 2 drivers. Same for Nick Kennedy at 4th. Richie Falkelman is currently going side by side with... Oh no, that's Cara Bell, excuse me. Yes, she has gone a bit side by side with Keith Kent, but she will mostly stay at 5th. Her hopes for becoming a new leader has been over, but a top 5 finish wouldn't hurt for a bit, since that will give her new points for the point standings at least. And Daniel Bouchard is already come forward to second, while he is still going side by side with Sam Oskin. We'll see if he can actually get second or not, or that with Sam Oskin could still save his position for second. I don't know, but they're still slightly going side by side, so we'll see how long this will go. Oh, nope. I don't think Daniel Bouchard will still be side by side with Sam Oskin. I think he's just saved his position. Just like that. And Freddie Waters is 100% clear as the new leader, as we're going by 3 laps to go. As he have definitely got the chance to win at Texas. And Sam Oskin still wants to catch up to the leader before we get through the whole last 3 laps, but I don't know how he would make it for that position. And he's still got Daniel Bouchard behind him. Still looking forward for second. Nick Kennedy currently side by side with Keith Kent for 4th. And Daniel Bouchard has got himself back to the inside lane. I don't know if he could still pass Sam Oskin though. But we're going by 1 lap to go, presented by the NRLA League. As we still got Freddie Waters as our leader. We still got a battle for second. And I think Daniel Bouchard is going much further than Sam Oskin now, so I think he will get second in the back. Oh no! Sam will save his position. And now we're gonna watch our new winner that just won the DoorDash 425K. And then Sam Oskin will actually finish second, and Daniel Bouchard ends that race with a top 3 finish. Oh, man. Congrats to Freddie Waters as our new Texas winner for the DoorDash 425K race. It was a tough battle for Sam Oskin. And mostly for Freddie Waters as well, since he has been doing a really decent job tonight. And finally got that dub. But yeah. That was a good racing and good commentary on my end. As I have managed to actually got all this done. But yeah. That is all that I could do, so here are your race results from this whole Texas race. So first we got Freddie Waters that just got his first Speedway career win for the IndyCar series. And second is Sam Oskin. Third is Daniel Bouchard. 4th, Nick Kennedy. 5th, Keith Kent. 6th, Will Parrish. 7th, Carl Bell. 8th, David Byers. 9th, Peter Onjak. 10th, Lance Smith Jr. 11th, Dylan Abrahaman. 12th, Logan Williams. 13th, Christian Vargas. 14th, Beaver Creeds. 15th, Mike Manford. 16th, Owen Crafton. 17th, Ty Nicholas. 18th, Saku Doletto. 19th, Joshua Robinson. 20th, Reggie Fogelman. Excuse me. Reggie Fogelman. 21st, Trey Smith. 22nd, Sofia Fragonetto. 23rd, Joey Cochfara. 24th, Phil Moscow. 25th, John Andrews. 26th, Louis Sancalo. 27th, Edison Joel. 28th, Andrew Williams. And 29th will be Kip Silver Point, as both of them had a header problem. So, yeah. That's unfortunate for these two, but overall, this is not a bad race. I expected better than the Fields 50K. Yeah, that is it for both of the open wheel Texas races. And For the next 2 days, we're going to Darlington for the 2 stock car races for Darlington, along with the Sickle Series and the Colgate Cup Series. So look forward to that coming up, as we already have finished the doubleheader text this week. So the Darlington weekend for 2 stock car series are both gonna come up by Friday and Saturday. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you guys for watching. We're gonna have, like I said, from the NRLA series race, we're gonna have 1 week off from next week, and by that time, when we get to the Indianapolis 500 week, we'll get back to some IndyCar racing for some Indy Grand Prix racing that is gonna come up before the Indianapolis 500 for the next 3 weeks of the actual event. So look forward to that, and it's still gonna be challenging, but hopefully I can get through this easily without having any struggles. And yeah, let's just hope I can get through this whole thing and see how well I can do. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Congrats to Freddie Waters for getting his first career win at Texas Motor Speedway. And I will see you guys at Darlington. Peace!